Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So this video is going to be titled Sacrifices in Hollywood. And I think it's important to do because there's a lot of people that inquire about, is this a sacrifice? Because somehow there's been a lot of videos on YouTube and, just talk that people get sacrificed in Hollywood so that they can become a successful artist, whether that is a singer, a musician, a Hollywood star, whatever. Music, movies, TV, all of that. All of that is Hollywood. And it doesn't matter what kind of TV. It could be sitcoms. It could be this, that, or the other. But the point is that it's Hollywood. Okay, it's all encompassing there. And the thing about it is that people come in, there are evil people that walk amongst us. There's just evil around us. And there's evil people that are just filled with, evil. They're just bad people. And they, in a sense, make a deal with the devil. Now, some people might think, well, the devil is the industry. And to a certain extent, you would be right. The devil is, these music labels. They're the devil in many ways. And they have a way of drawing you in. They have a way of using all of the tools that they have to bring you in. But here's the thing. There takes a certain type of person to do the work of the devil. To do the work, to do bad things. So we have the Six of Cups. I'm going to use Nicki Minaj as an example because she's a prime example. And I do believe that she lost maybe it was a nephew, I don't know, a cousin, someone. Okay, we have the moon. But she has lost that person because she herself made a deal with the devil. Now, I'm just using her as an example, but you can use anybody really who has negativity in their music, in what they do, Because all of the Hollywood world, remember, music, television, TV, all of that is not negative. Everything on Netflix isn't negative. Everything on Apple TV isn't negative. Everything that you see on television or music that you hear is not negative. It just simply is not. But there's mystery in this world. Let's get one more card. Okay. All right, Nine of Swords. And anybody that follows me knows that Nine of Swords is the Hollywood celebrity card. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Tower, the Devil, anything negative. So when you're evil and you do evil things, and I'm using Nicki Minaj as an example. I mean, listen to her music. It's wrought with just bad things. Not all of it though, but a good portion of it. And as she matured through her career, it just got worse. But this person was on award shows. They were up there scantily clad doing what they do, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so the point is, when you're doing negativity, you attract negativity. Right? When you're doing negativity, you attract negativity. Now, the Six of Cups, rather, is about the past coming back. And I say that because there's always a price to pay when you're out there delivering negativity, when you're out there putting people under mind control. Rihanna. when you're out there creating music and causing people to do certain things, manipulation, nothing good comes for you when that happens. Nothing. And I see these people just, not living the best life. Just not living the best life. Cardi B. I don't see Cardi B as necessarily, she's getting there. She's getting there. She's getting to the Nicki Minaj level. When she came in, not so much. But I see for her, yeah, it's, so when you hear about things, somebody losing a family member or something like that, sometimes it's legitimate. They've lost someone. This person has died. But oftentimes, these people that come into the industry that want it so bad, they're willing to, yeah, I'll give up my mother. Somehow that just enters the picture. And evil will take. I don't see it as somebody at a record label saying, okay, we're going to take your mother. If you sign this contract for X amount of dollars and do this, that, and the other, before you the ink is dry, we're going to take this family member. I don't see that. But what I do see is a person that comes into the industry that's willing to do anything to get to the top. And anything means wicked and evil. And with that comes a sacrifice, because you're dealing with the dark side. You're dealing with the mystery, the moon. That's what you're dealing with. And you're willing to deal with that. Because the moon in this reading is about bad energy, danger, deception, fears, false friends. The false friend being whatever evil has entered. Now, it's a day late and $1 short for you to have the 9 of Swords once this all comes in, right? Once you have done, the past is coming in, the moon, the bad energy, your willingness to do whatever it takes, and evil knowing that and taking from you. And now you have the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords is anxiety. You put on a brave face, but in reality, you know that you sold your soul to the devil, and that is reality. But keep in mind that these things come in all forms. These bad outcomes for people that are out there in the world doing bad things. There are bad, negative outcomes for them. That could be the loss of someone. Because again, you're using negative energy. You're tapping into that. You're willing to do whatever it takes to be on top. But the past always comes back to claim what we made a deal. We made a deal. Now it's time for you to give. And that's going to be a mystery. Like I was just saying, it could be the loss of someone. It could be your career going downhill. It could be, what Kanye West is going through. Just madness in the mind. And then you're left with the 9 of Swords. In your solitude, you have to reflect. And many times people that are doing these kinds of things, they don't want to be alone. They want people around them. They don't even want to be alone when they're sleeping. So it's not that necessarily the industry destroys you. In a sense, it helps, but you already went into it as a willing participant. You went into it knowing, okay, I'm going to do this, but if I do, well, bad things could come out of it. I could have a child that is dealing with, it's just all sorts of things. People don't want to hear that, and they don't like to hear that, but it's a reality of the world. You might have custody, a battle where you lose your children. It's all sorts of things that come in as a payback for, okay, you're cashing it. Now it's time to cash in. The evil is saying it's time to cash in. I'm coming for what you owe me. Because remember back 5-10 years ago when you said, okay, I'm going to sign and I don't care what becomes of me. I'm thinking about now. So I guess the moral of the story is there are sacrifices in Hollywood, but they're not what you have come to believe. It's not people that here's what I'll say about the industry. It's filled with people like these people. The industry, Hollywood, movies, television, music is filled with these kinds of people that, like the Nicki Minaj's, it's filled with those kinds of people. Not all of them are that way, but it is filled with those types of people that pray and that know who's going to do what. And if you look at the destruction of certain kinds of music, not all rap, not all rock music, not all punk, not all this, that, and the other. Not all rock music is bad, but plenty of it is. And the people at the top that are managing this are going to gravitate towards, they can smell from a mile away. They can smell a Nicki Minaj a mile away. And I just use her as an example. She's a good example. Life just isn't good for her. There's no amount of money or homes or cars or pools or vacations that can, you can't outrun the devil. You just can't. They're going to catch you. And when they do, you must pay the bill. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by the Humble Seer. Please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and leave a comment below. And if you like what I do, consider buying me a coffee, and that will be in the description box below. Until next time, you take good care, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.